Good evening, and it's great to be back with all of you at home after the July 4th holiday. We do have a lot to get to tonight, what could be the most transmissible COVID variant yet, right here in the U.S., what health officials want everyone to know tonight. But we are going to begin this evening with the emergency in Yosemite National Park, the evacuations and the race tonight to save the park's rarest treasures, a massive wildfire burning toward some of the oldest giant sequoias on the planet as a new heat wave spreads across the west tonight. The Washburn Fire roaring to life, doubling in size in 24 hours. More than 1,600 residents and campers have already been ordered to flee. More than 2,300 acres have already burned. Persistent drought and rising heat fueling the flames. More than 500 firefighters working around the clock tonight, digging fire breaks right there to try to hold the fire at bay, and putting sprinklers at the base of the ancient trees, hoping to protect them from the flames. And tonight here, these new satellite images showing the smoke now spreading hundreds of miles, the Washburn Fire labeled right there on the right of your screen, and of course the major cities on the left. And with these new images come new air quality concerns as far as the San Francisco Bay tonight. ABC's 𝗺𝘂𝗯𝗀 leading us off this evening from the fire lines in California.
Tonight, the desperate fight to save the sequoias in Yosemite National Park. More than 500 firefighters battling the flames from the air and on the ground. Crews digging fire lines and removing dead debris. We have seen fire crews attacking this area. You can see this brush is bone dry. It is perfect fuel for this fire, and you can feel the heat coming off those flames. The Washburn Fire growing tonight, already scorching more than 2,000 acres, doubling in size in just 24 hours. It's now 25% contained.
It's scary. I'm just hoping the firefighters, they know what they're doing. I'm just hoping that they keep it that way as much as possible.
Some flames reaching the sequoias in the park's iconic Mariposa Grove. Firefighters quick to jump on them. The park home to some 500 sequoias, including the ancient 200-foot-tall grizzly giant.
The fire did get into the grove a little bit, and it didn't get much further. And part of that is because there's been a history of prescribed fire in here to really create a fuel situation where there's not a lot to burn on the ground.
Those prescribed fires intentionally set, protecting the trees, allowing them to grow. Crews setting up sprinklers to protect the trees, soaking the base of the trees and increasing the humidity. While fires have threatened these parts for centuries, hotter temperatures and drought conditions linked to climate change are creating a perfect storm for these fires. Conditions are drier, hotter, and windier, creating the most dangerous conditions seasoned firefighters have ever seen. More than 1,600 residents and campers ordered to evacuate the area. Satellite images showing smoke from the blaze stretching as far as the Bay Area. While fire crews are doing everything they can to protect these sequoias, you can hear those helicopters overhead. This fire's continuing to burn through dangerously dry fuels. The winds are supposed to be light here this week, so fire crews are hoping they can up their containment numbers in a fire that will likely burn for weeks. David.
All right, 𝗺𝘂𝗯𝗀 leading us off tonight. Will, thank you.